Hey, what's up, guys? I am sweating. To record, I have to turn off all the fans, so I'm gonna try to get this out and not be drowning in my own sweat by the end of it. Gross. Quick plug before we start. Chapter 3 Sim Settlements, the team has pushed it out before Starfield. So I know they would appreciate it if you go out there and download it, because I know we're all going to be inundated once Starfield rolls around, and I feel bad for a lot of the mod authors who are releasing right after Starfield. It's going to be a bit of a ghost town, I think. Although Baldur's Gate has been doing wonders, I'm sure, for the amount of downloads right now. Okay, so on with what we're doing for today. I'm still working out the next interview, but I figured now Baldur's Gate released, people are getting hyped up for Starfield, it's time for me to have a little fun too. So I'm going to do a predictions video. Now, right out the gate, I want you to know, I have no insight knowledge. This is things that just heard or sussed out through other people on Discord, and some of it's just ridiculous, but it's fun. So please don't take any of this seriously. If I get some of these predictions, I obviously meant it. I knew it beforehand, but if I don't, well, you know, that's how it goes. So let's do this. 12 predictions for Starfield. So prediction 1, we will have mechs in one of the DLCs, probably the first or second. It would be ridiculous of them showing it in one of the release trailers and also animated with the combat of the mechs. You don't hype up the mech community and don't deliver. That would just be psychotic. I think this makes sense anyway, because mechs are traditionally slower than speeder bikes or low atmospheric flying. So basically, scale up a giant power suit and give it a jetpack. All things that Bethesda has shown they can do. Prediction number 2. Which ship will we see modded in first into Starfield? I've whittled it down to the Normandy, Serenity, Millennium Falcon, and Thomas the Tank Engine, because yes, that's going to happen. And I have to agree, Thomas will probably be the first skin that is put in on a ship. But the first fully functional ship, I'm going with Serenity. Just simply because it already looks like it belongs in Starfield, and I think you can actually make individual modules that would attach to other ship pieces. Alright, number 3 is similar to number 2, but this is which total overhaul will be put into Starfield first. I should say attempted because those things never finish. But I put out the big names. Well, what do I got here so far? Mass Effect, Star Trek, Warhammer 40k, Star Wars. There's many others. But just from the fan base and how much of them have been proven to be modding before, these are my top ones. Let me go over each one. Star Trek? Okay, it's not going to happen. I want it to happen. I'm putting it out in the universe so maybe someone makes it, but it definitely will not be the first one. Warhammer 40k, it has the fan base and it has a lot of modders in it. The problem is that Workshop is ran by a bunch of suit-wielding banditos that keep pushing out games that the community doesn't ask for, so all the modders are kind of getting tossed in between it. So to get a unified thing going to create the Warhammer 40k universe, hopefully, I don't think it's going to be the first one. Star Wars, I would say yes, but there is X4 Foundations where a lot of the good modders for Star Wars are working on that total overhaul. They could transition, but they put a lot of work into that, and I kind of hope that they don't. The one I think is going to be would be Mass Effect. Huge fan base, they've been dry on content, meaningful content, for a long time. So I can see them modding in the Citadel and every other piece. I mean, come on, who doesn't want to pilot on the Normandy? Prediction number 4. People in-game are going to go to the destroyed Earth and take a selfie where their house used to be. But then in real life, someone's going to find out where they took that selfie and then harass them in real life. Prediction 5. With all these random generated tiles that need conditions to let them know that this tile goes on a rocky planet, this one goes on a tropical planet, my prediction is that one somewhere is going to be misrepresented, misconditioned, and we're going to have a tropical tile on top of a rocky moon. I hope it happens a lot. It will be fun. Prediction 6. Now, I'm going out on a limb on this one, and I'm probably have a 5% chance of getting it right. But I feel that Creation Kit 2 will be released within 3 months of Starfield's release. Possibly during Christmas, and with that release, we're also going to get whatever new Creation Club structure Bethesda is going to push out. Prediction number 7. I believe one of the Easter eggs we'll run across is a Zeta ship from the Fallout series. I don't think they're going to be an alien there, just a ship. because if my thoughts are right, there's probably going to be very little aliens, if any at all. Prediction number 8, I will easily get over 500 hours into this game and most probably ruin my marriage. She's not here, is she? Prediction number 9, I believe one of our quest rewards will be getting our own space station. But I also believe that will be just a glorified house with not much you can do with it. But again, we have wonderful modders out there that are going to make this an amazing feat of modding engineering. I love this community. Okay, this isn't a prediction, but you know that snake cult? I'm going to be really mad if the leader is not called Cobra Commander.
Morons! I have morons on my payroll!
Prediction 10. I have a feeling we're going to run into Hermaeus Mora, the Daedric Prince of Knowledge in the Elder Scrolls series. Or at the very least, we'll run into some Lovecraftian hentai octopus. Or that's probably another not safe for work mod. Speaking of which, prediction 11. This game will create the largest pool of not safe for work mods ever seen, at least until Elder Scrolls 6. All right, prediction 12. 12. The artifacts we collect will hyper-evolve us. And, you know, that's how we get our space dragonborn abilities. And these abilities will lead us into connecting with an alien race. And the first DLC that drops will be about that first contact. I simply believe this because I think Bethesda hadn't finished working out the alien designs and maybe their ships and their planets. So they decided to give that opportunity to cut it and make that story DLC that's coming afterwards. Just a thought. We'll see if I'm right. Probably not. Hey, thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this content and you want to give my inevitable divorce meaning, throw a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Now, I know there's many more predictions that could be made, and I want to see the comments down there just littered with crazy predictions. Maybe the first skin mod, the first not safe for work mod. There's endless predictions you can make, but these are the first 12 that popped into my head and I found kind of humorous. If you like this kind of content or like to hear what mod authors have to say about Starfield and also what they're going to be making in Starfield once it's released, subscribe. I don't know what this was. I didn't know where to go from there. All right, cut that part. Last thing, guys, if you have any suggestions for mod authors you want me to talk to, probably now at this point, post Starfield release, leave the comments down below, or better yet, join the Discord. There's a bunch of great people in there. We randomly talk about things, and also we have a list of creating mod ideas we have. Can't say anybody's going to pick them up, but putting it out there is the first step. And as always, guys, stay safe and mod reckless. Jesus Christ, it's so hot. Damn it.